What's up, guys? Welcome back to Black Beyond Borders. So, if you don't know, living in China, you have to register where you live at. Meaning, if you rent an apartment, a house, or wherever, you have to go to the local police station and you have to register yourself into the system that, hey, I live at this address. Why? Man, I don't know. That's just the rules there. Even in hotels, when you check into a hotel, you have to register. Well, the staff, they'll register your name and information into the police station, to the system or whatever. That's actually why some hotels rejecting foreigners, which is pretty common. One of the reasons is because they don't know how to register. But anyway, that's one of the most important things in China. When you move, you have to register. You got to go to the local police station and let them know you register in here. And if you don't, there is consequences. Now, here's a situation that happened to me about some weeks ago. We got someone new. She had just came to China, doing some work, whatever. The company screwed her over, blah, blah, blah. And, we introduced her to my friend group and, we've helped her out with everything. Anyway, she needed a place to register her name as she was dealing with her visa situation, transitioning into different visa stuff. And one of my friends asked if I could, let her register my name. I was like, all right, that's cool, not a problem. So we were going to have her register herself into my apartment that I live in. I was like, okay, cool. She was going to do all that. I've never done it. I didn't know the rules, but I just said, I'll do it, whatever. I'm here to help out. Anyway, we went to the station and we were in the process, but then one place closed, so she was going to do it again later. Anyway, we were going to go to the other place and do it. They needed me to come down. I said, all right, I'll be down. Then come find out she didn't need me anymore. I was like, all right. So then the police station was messaging me. They wanted to know information about her, whatever. But I didn't answer because she was going to go handle it. I was like, okay, she's going to handle it. Then one Sunday night at 10 p.m., and this really pissed me off. They knock on my door, wanting to know information about her and asked me to come to the police station. I was mad because it's like, yo, it's 10 p.m., man. Are you serious? Go over to the police station. But before I go, I talk to her and I say, all right, what's the deal with your situation with registering in the house? And she pretty much says, we kind of came up with a thing, like she lived in my place from this date to that date. So that was the date I was going to cover for her. She never actually lived in my apartment. We just used that date or whatever. So I just said from this date to that date. So anyway, I go to the station and basically what happened was her visa had expired. They thought that I let her live in my place with an expired visa. The thing is, one, I didn't know her visa expired because I don't know the visa situation. She never actually lived with me, but I just, said you can use it, whatever. So they had me in this police station questioning me and I'm covering for her. And then they're telling me I broke the law and trying to guilt trip me, trying to scare me. None of it works because I'm not impressed with anything. Now, most of them were actually nice. They were actually nice. They weren't like douchebags. They were pretty nice for the most part. The police chief, he was, an old guy that had like an issue with me. Well, whatever. The other officers, they were nice and they were kind to me or whatever, but I was just upset that I had to spend this process. So I had to sign a bunch of paperwork, take a drug test. They actually forced me to lie. They tried to tell me that I knew her visa was expired when I didn't know, but then they tried to force me. They threatened me with jail time. So I just said, whatever. And then I ended up having to pay a fine. It was only 2,000 RMB. She paid me back like literally that same couple minutes. So I had to spend about 3.5 hours in there with these other criminals, whatever. You could see other people arrested. All because they thought that she registered into my apartment when her visa was expired. In retrospect, because I now have the proof, I could have just said, no, this is wrong. However, because I was trying to cover for her and trying to figure out, okay, what is going on? Because she put me in this situation. I never asked to be in this situation. Yeah, I wanted to help, but she put me in this situation that really could have cost me or whatever. Man, I was upset. I wasn't necessarily upset at her. I was upset that I had to deal with all that bull crap or whatever. But I mean, I'm over it now. I hope I never have to see these people again. But the point of the story I want to let you guys know is that if you have a place, not only do you need to register, but if you're letting someone else register, you need to check all of their information. You know what I'm saying? Like in my situation, yeah, she didn't stay, and I could have proven that, but because I was covering for her and I asked her, what days did you tell them? She said, from this day to that day. So we were going with the story, the alibi, whatever. But come to find out, I had the proof that she wasn't, but I didn't get all of that stuff until after, because this caught me off guard. I had no idea about any of this stuff. You know, I didn't know any of this stuff at all. I was completely blindsided by all of this, but now I know. If you let someone stay with you and register under your apartment, you need to check their visa. If their visa is expired and they're still staying with you, it is you that will be liable. And in my case, they held me liable, even though I didn't do nothing, because she was in my apartment registered. I'm the one that got, in trouble. I'm the one that had to pay the stupid fine, pictures treated like I'm a criminal. Now, it's not on no record. I don't have no criminal record or nothing like that. Nothing's happened to me or whatever. It's only, $2K, which is, okay, that's fine. But I think I was more annoyed with the fact that I had to spend my day in there. It was a waste of time. I'm mad that now I know that I had the proof to prove that they are wrong. But it's too late now because this caught me off guard. But the moral of the story, if you let someone register into your apartment, you need to make sure that their visa is not expired. Because if it's expired, it's you that's going to get in trouble. They're going to come at you. They need to find someone to blame, and they're going to blame you for it, even if you had no intentions of doing it. So another thing, when you're dealing with these people, just stay calm. Don't freak out or whatever. Some of them will be nice. Some of them will be too nice. Others will try to intimidate you. Just keep it stern or whatever. Be respectful. Don't get into no unnecessary arguments. Yeah, they say stupid shit, and it's all bullshit. But at the end of the day, you want to stay as respectful as possible. Don't reveal more than you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Don't be telling them your personal business and stuff. If they ask you questions, just keep it, keep it short and sweet. You don't have to sit here and explain, how you was touched as a 7-year-old kid. You don't got to tell them all that stuff, man. Just, answer what you're supposed to answer. Keep it short, simple, and stay calm. Don't lash out. Be respectful, and then things will be smooth. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at _UncleMoney. Make sure you guys check out my store. I got a new store called Dripped Out Style. I sell shoes, watches, purses, weave, a lot of that stuff. Check it out, link in the description. And I got a bunch of other stuff. Oh, my book, Surviving China as an Expat. I teach you guys how to survive China if you, plan on coming here, which I hope you are coming here. But check it out. All right, man and women, I'm out.